said she wanna swing with the Bushman. Cause she know we do our thing in the bush and got her looking so clean with the rough stance. Yeah, quick to change the scene with the Cushland. You can join the whole team cause the bush wins. Yeah, I'm quick to change the scene to Cushland. Yeah, I'm quick to change the scene to equal line. And me up about mine, the bush, understand. If I said you will be the one I will meet with that beautiful smile and that sexy physique. Wearing those same colors, running, trying to get away from lame brothers, but you can't change what they not meet me. I'm your Nubian lover with plans to make you a Nubian mother. That's long term, the short term don't take it too far. We got the juice bar, building on vegetables, so holistic, my holistic missus. Got me indulged with yogurts and fitness. The El Natural, yeah, that's so my style. We can grow our town, stew ingredients. Only the baddest queens who they ever see me with. Big Mama tuned in at 6 mini lips with no lipstick. That's a natural kiss. These are actual black fists faced up together as one unit.
Alapia family at Cabo. Welcome on into the House of Confirmations. Ashe Adupe. Family, go on ahead, unplug, disconnect yourself from the matrix way of thinking, and our whole ideology. Also, family, let's go on ahead and take a deep breath in, inhaling in through the nose, out through the mouth. Releasing all of the poison and pressure that was picked up while you was plugged into the matrix. Ashe Adupe family. For those of you all tuning in, maybe for the first time, I am your Baba Oyeyemi, initiated ancestral priest over 22 years now.
I'm Omitola. I'm a medium, diviner, and healer, and we are
the House of Confirmations. Ekabo.
Ekabo means welcome. Come on in. Welcome back, family. Thank you for all those that was tuning in earlier. We apologize for the disruption. Phone calls came through. For those who are inquiring about booking in the inbox, family, we will be with y'all after this live broadcast. Okay, family? We are loving and getting used to this new broadcast schedule, which is every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. Okay?
Yes, family. Make sure you are tuning in.
And yes, and if you would like to join HOK live on any other days, make sure that you are following us on Bigo.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, family, those of you all who are familiar with Bigo do know that is a video platform. Don't be trying to get on there and not have your hair done and got your clothes on. Some people don't got caught looking like they just woke up out their bed. We do enjoy Bigo. It is a video platform, family. Be prepared for that. Bigo. Make sure you are tuning in.
Yes, Alapia Ade Oguntoye. We see you tuning in on Facebook. Ashe, come on in, family. Got some juju letters to get into. We also have group readings on behalf of family singing donations, as well as Star. Shout out to you, Ebony. Shout out to you. Who else was it? Kishana. Also, shout out to you, Helena. Facebook notified us and let us know that you sent stars too as well. Thank you, family, for all those sending stars. Make sure that you are loving, and sharing, and that you have subscribed to our YouTube channel as well.
Ashe.
Alapia, her curls. We see you tuning in from YouTube. Ashe, let's see who's gonna show out because
well, Team Facebook on this side, we hold it down every night. Would love to see how Team YouTube over there is gonna hold it down. Ashe, I do pray.
Ashe. Come on in, family. Ashe, how was y'all Wednesday, hump day? Halfway through the week, family. This month flew by. It was just the beginning of August. August went by in 2 weeks. You mean to tell me a whole month done went by?
A whole month went by, family. I don't know who's out there not wanting to deal with that month last month.
Right.
It was over. It's over. That season is pretty much over now, okay? I don't know who got what against Leo. That's not right.
Right.
But your magic worked. Ashe, just want to say that. Know the magic that lies within you.
Absolutely. August went by in the blink of an eye. And the fact that we are in the second full moon in Aquarius, She stated she just found us guys 10 minutes through Google. Perfect timing, right before a live
Wow.
stream. Wow. Well, welcome. Okay. 1, 2. We don't call each other guys in the House of Confirmation. One, because we respect and we also acknowledge and honor the divine masculine as well as the divine feminine. So when we call each other guys collectively, we are not honoring the divine feminine energy, which
Asha.
we used to when we used to say guys
And
and gals.
gals.
We don't hear gals being spoken to anymore. We don't hear hey gals, hey guys. So in our house, we don't call each other guys because we know we are representing the divine masculine and the divine feminine in our house.
I say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Now, are you the one who just actually called into the House of Confirmations?
Yes. If you were the one that just made a phone call, this is why we send people to our page so you all can book, so that you all don't know when we're inside of sessions. All you all see is our contact information, and we are so excited to hear from you all. But definitely, we also have on our page not only just our phone number, but also our face balls. No, you're not. Okay, so someone just called us from Google. Wow. We just gave a shout out to Google. We
And
said
we
Google
just
is doing
did.
a thing. Okay, thank you. Come on
I said,
in.
well, come on in. Thank you. Thank you for to make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure that you hit that notification button. Make sure that you are subscribed.
Yes.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we do go live. And we come in with beautiful energy. So you will be able to unplug, disconnect yourself from the matrix, take a deep breath in and out. And yes, get your
All right, family, we are back dealing with more phone calls. I say we are so thankful, family, for the word of mouth. And as you all can see, business owners, Google work.
Yes, please. For all you business owners out there, please make sure you're running your business through Google. They will help you out. I
Absolutely.
say.
Continue to come on in, family. We see you all tuning in. It seems like Team YouTube is holding it down
Well, I see Team Lurker is also holding it down as
on
we only have
Facebook.
one. We have no idea from where. We just know that one person is speaking, yet we have a few more viewers than that. So, family, when coming into the house, make sure you are speaking, announcing yourself. You don't want to be charged as an energy vampire. This is a house. We are a family, and we are very protective over our family members.
Absolutely.
Very protective. I pray that you are as well. You don't have no one just strangely just in the corner of your house when you're waking up.
Right.
No.
That is kind of weird. And that
Weird.
is awkward.
I say. And yes, Team Facebook, that is you.
Yes, I felt it. I just felt energy.
Team Facebook cannot be coming in here lurking.
Yes, definitely. But we charge to we make sure we have our back. We do charge all lurkers or energy vampires with energy vampires, and so we can get that energy that was sent out back. So definitely, family. When it comes to being alchemists, we have to always keep inventory of the amount of energy that we are using and taking in.
Mm-hmm.
And after we have taken inventory of the amount of energy that we have used or taken in, then we have to go through analyzing and discerning, okay, and sorting through the energy. What energy is needed, what energy is no longer needed, what energy is helpful, what energy is harmful. So, as alchemists, you just don't take all of your time of just learning about the information. It is what we're learning about the information. As we come across these energies, and we get more familiar with these energies, then we're learning when are these energies needed, when are they not needed, when are they out of balance, okay, when do we need to replenish, when do we need to release. So definitely as alchemists and metaphysicians. Those are physicians that are their expertise are in the metaphysical arts. Okay, and the metaphysical arts is the arts of mind, body, and soul. Okay, you're dealing with the mental, the physical, the spiritual, and the emotional. Definitely, we're gonna have to know that there is attainments. Definitely have to know there are attainments when it comes to balancing the metaphysical forces that we all walk with. Some cultures call it your Kabbalah energy. Some of it call it the Merkabah. I was just about to get on that. So definitely we have references of these of this metaphysical balance, of this alchemy that we are responsible of, that we are responsible and play a part in.
Ashe, and that goes also into aligning your chakras. For those who are, I'm sure by this time, 2021, we have all heard of chakras before,
Right.
but not really understanding chakras. It's just like, okay,
Everybody's talking about it. It's
everyone
colors.
talking about it. It's
7
colors,
of them in your body. There's crystals for them.
right? And I don't know. I guess I got a yum home cake. I don't know. No, your chakras is those energy boundaries that you have inside of you. Each chakra consists of a certain type of energy, and you want each and every one of those energies, aka chakras, aligned. So that is dealing with the physical, the spiritual, dealing with the elements also around you that's going to reflect on how you are dealing with you.
Yes, absolutely. Because what I have begun to witness is that even though people are adults, that does not mean that they have grown and matured their energy. Some people are still running off the same energy, exchanging the same energy that they did when they was teenagers, or they was adolescents, or in their early adulthood. We have to know that as we come across experiences, as we come across situations in our life, we are to learn and grow from those experiences, as well as our awareness and our consciousness. Have an opportunity to grow, mature because of the experiences that we went through. So a lot of people like to use their downfalls, their trials, their tribulations, their mistakes as an excuse of why they're not where they want to be. When actuality, there's no excuse. When you have went through the mistakes of what not to do, of fucking up, of the trials and tribulations, that's even more awareness that you gain to propel you into solidify success. Because even if you go through it again, you know what not to do. You should know what you learned from it. You should know what mistakes were made. It's just like taking a test, getting the wrong answers, and being able to retake that same exam.
That same test.
So when a lot of people do complain about their situations and think that that's what's halting them, how? That's not fair. But now, as re-strengthening yourself, that is very much true. You are going to have to re-strengthen yourself after trials and tribulations, but that does not mean more knowledge was not gained.
Ashe. And that's why we are giving retrogrades. Speaking on retrogrades, we are in a retrograde, family. It is a full moon time. Alafia. Tank back up in here. Ashe, I do pray.
Yes.
See, I told you if you just consecutively come in, you would get your nickname.
Yes, family. Make sure that you all are speaking when you're coming in the house. Thank you.
Ashe. Yes, as we are in a retrograde, we are giving, like you stated, that pre-test that we took already. That remember we had to take our PSATs and then the SATs, and they told you that you can actually use your PSAT score.
I was like, whoa,
what? Right. Boom, bet. That's what you are given. You are given a multiple choice question. Boom, blah, blah, blah. You go out through life. Sometimes you hit them, sometimes you don't. But you are also given your test back. And you're shown what answer you chose wrong and what other answers you can now choose. Now you have 3 more slots, depending on what type of bubbling you got. If it's A, C, A, B, C, D. Some of them had E. I never understood the E one. Like, why you gonna give me the long one now? Why don't give me
E. I did not mind E.
None of the above. That was so.
Yeah, that was a kicker, though.
What do you mean none of the above? 2 of them look familiar. I don't know.
Yes, and I think when you look into that scenario, it gives you a envision of test takers. There's many different type of test takers. That's fine. Everybody's not good test takers, but when you're talking about life, that shit don't hold no weight. Okay, you not being a good test taker does not hold no weight because your life is going to be designed and specifically a reflection of you. Okay, so if you out here claiming to be healed, best believe you're going to be put in a situation to test. Are you healed?
Did you heal from your situations?
Are you at peace? Okay, definitely you're going to be put through a situation to prove and show that yes, you are definitely at peace. You have joy. Okay, you're going to be put through the ring of the sea. Do you still have joy? So we cannot call and proclaim these things and, oh, I'm a spiritualist, I'm a healer, I'm a teacher, I'm a lover, I'm compassionate, I'm caring. Best believe every time you call these titles, these names, these characteristics, these labels on yourself, when you sign up for something, you're going to be put to the test to see. Many are called, few are chosen. Okay, many people are healers. Many people are diviners. Many people are therapists. Many people are counselors. Many people are medicinalists, herbalists. Okay, but definitely when you are called in those different situations that come through, it's going to prove is it your time? Is it your season? Are you still in preparation? Okay, you see the areas you still need to work on. You see where you still need to put more studying, more fine tuning in, and this is throughout life. There's no age limit to where, all right, bam, you should have had it. Not even when you have children, it's still not, well, bam, you should have had it. You got children now. Ain't no point of no more growth. No, that is one of the most greatest beauties of life. It's the continuous chance and opportunities to grow and mature. So even if you had a excuse the day before, can you still use it today? Because you was given a whole nother opportunity to go at it again.
I say, being able to use the tools that you've had, but you didn't use them before.
Wow.
It's like if you was a child again, but with the same knowledge you have now, what would you do different?
People say that all the time, and then they get put in those situations.
Life is like that. Life would treat you like a child until you grow up out of that situation. Life knows if you're grown. Life knows. Maybe your spouse didn't know. Maybe your parents wasn't too sure of it. Maybe your co-workers didn't get the memo. But life gonna test you. Whether you're still dealing with something that you couldn't get over as a child. Life will continue giving those situations back and back and back. Those are the retrogrades we are dealing with, family. So we are dealing with another retrograde with our emotions.
Absolutely. And as you were speaking on giving those same tasks as you were given as a child to try to combat and conquer and actually get through, you cannot oppose these same situations or come at these same situations the same way you did as a child. That's also going to have to be a big difference. Alafia Oyelake, thank you for coming in and speaking. That's also going to have to be a difference that we give awareness to and that we become conscious of. That these same things that we've been battling, these same characteristic traits, these same cycles, generational curses that we've been dealing with since childhood, we're not going to be able to come at them as children. Meaning, one of the ways that people like to come at their situations, their trials and tribulations like children, is the temper tantrum. We see it all day long. If a child don't want to pick up their toys, the temper tantrum of a child, the fit that they throw. So a lot of adults are having emotional fits where a lot of that energy that was exerted through your emotional fit could have been put towards finding out a solution.
Wow.
Okay. When things hurt us, when things knock us off guard, all it's showing is how prepared you were. You can't be mad. How prepared were you for any type of news that come your way? Alafia Lucinda, we see you tuning in on Facebook. We have to put a lot of more energy towards preparation because that's going to propel us towards being proactive. Let's just keep it real. Our people are reactive people. We have been put in a position to be reactive, and now that we are in a position to be proactive, we are still choosing the latter route to be reactive. No, when we're given the opportunities that we have now, that the ancestors that went through captivity, that went through slavery, did not have. Okay, the education system that they did not have, the job opportunities, the ability to be able to work from home and still watch your children and get income from the home. Those opportunities that they did not have. But they still had to grow and mature and learn different ways to prepare for whatever life may brought them. So as we move into a more evolutionized civilization, and as we get more technical, more AI, more advanced, that does not excuse us from maturing. The amount of money you make does not excuse you from maturing. The BBL that you could buy does not excuse you from maturing. The items that you buy your children does not excuse you from maturing. You're going to keep going through situations in life to show how much have you matured from the last time you went through it, from the last time you was unprepared, from the last time you was caught off guard. It's going to come around. Your excuse was, oh, I was caught off guard. Okay, cool. Because now it's going to come back around. Let's see if you handle it the same way.
And I would like to actually say that I think society devolved us.
Wow.
We were more evolved. Our youth back in way before, let's say, the 60s, our youth was able to take on a village.
Oh, let's talk about it.
At a very young age. Marriage was acceptable at a very young age because of the maturity. No, we are not. And that's why there's a lot of issues now when a young woman is with an older man, because naturally there was a maturity there that allowed it. But we clearly see the maturity is not there anymore. So we find the issue is like, oh, she ain't ready. We're not evolving. We're not growing. We're not showing maturity at a quicker age like we used to. Now we're still throwing fits at adult ages. And yes, you can go right now on World Star and see some of these men and women throwing fits in the clubs and just want to fight it out and don't even know why. That's fits, family. Those are fits. Your forefathers and foremothers wasn't doing that, throwing fits out in the street just because. We got to look at our youth before and realize, no, they were more evolved than we are evolved today.
Absolutely. And when we speak on evolution, Alafia, Mr. Lee, thank you for coming in and speaking.
And feeding these horses with that hay. He come in like the horseman every day.
That's our original cowboy.
He says, hey, I got some hay. Hey, anybody need some hay? Peanuts? Peanuts, I got peanuts too. Peanuts.
That's the hay man.
Alafia.
I do pray for tuning on in. Definitely the level of reactions. And that's what people are looking for. When they're reacting, when they're complaining, when they're venting, when they're needing someone to console to, you'll find that a lot of people are just looking for more motives for their reactions. And we cut that short. We sliced it down the middle. As we see now, we've heard, we listen, that you're not actually looking for preparation. You're not looking for solutions. You're not looking for a way to be proactive in this situation. You are looking for more ammo, okay, more reasoning, more validation for your reaction and how you want to react. We don't play those games because the exact way that you react shows exactly who you are, character. People got to understand Iwa Prele, as Julie posted about Iwa Prele on her page earlier today. That is very important. Iwa Prele is good character.
Good character.
Okay, good character or balanced character. But we like to work towards just good character. Okay, and what is good character? Character is who you are when no one's looking.
Ooh, when you don't have an audience, but you do the right thing.
Yeah, that's what we're speaking on. When no one's Ashe, we're
Hey,
back.
Lafayette family. I do pray for your patience.
Absolutely, Ashe, do pray. It's definitely Iwakwele, good character. Who you are when no one's watching. Who you are when you think no one's listening. Okay. Who you are internally, not that representative that we like to show others. Okay. Not that who we have to be around others. Who are you organically?
Mm. Who are you when no one's telling you to do something? Who are you when you are forced to make your own decisions rather than life making decisions for you? What would you do?
Mm.
That shows your character versus, well, it was out of my hand. I had no choice. No. You do have a choice. That is Iwa Pole. That is good character, and that is what carries you. That is what's going to help you along when you do come across tough situations and you need a little bit of extra help from the heavens, from spirit. They remember your Iwa Pole, your good character. Why not? This person has a good character. I'm gonna help them go forward to show more good character, despite whatever this blockage that's in this person's way. This person shows good character. We will make sure that they make it further. That's why we practice Iwa Pole, good character, because it's not just for others to see, it's for you and how far it's going to take you.
I think that's very important. And to help gauge your character, your Iwa Prele, do you want to be around you?
Mm.
Would you date you?
Would you be your own friend?
Would you live with you? Would you put up with you?
Could you take someone talking to you like you talk to people?
Definitely, I know we're faced with a lot of those tests daily. Definitely, I have to understand the law of reciprocity.
Mm.
That what you put out, you do receive. So if you're not liking what you're receiving, I love that scenario. I love that analogy. If you're dealing with a lot of situations, because a lot of people will tell you that sit up here and that speak on every relationship how it was horrible, every S that how it was horrible. The common denominator starts to dwindle down to
Mm. One of the oldest laws written on the Egyptian walls: do unto others as you want to be done unto you. And I think we've gotten away from that. I think we're expecting others to treat us better than we're treating other people.
in ourselves.
We've gotten far away from that original law, that universal law. We have to be able to look back and say, you know what? Am I a person that I want my children to be friends with? Maybe you don't care about yourself too much, but we know you love your children. Now start to test yourself up against your children. Would you want your sons or your daughters to marry someone like you? That's when we are faced with those hard questions to answer. Are we acceptable for someone who we brought into this world that we only want the best for? Well, if you are not the best, that means you have some working on. Don't expect someone else to come bring the best if you don't even know what the best is. Because then we got to worry about ego. Lord, ego comes in and jealousy comes in. Let someone else be doing better than you. All of a sudden, a little green head starts rearing up, and you don't want them to do any more better because it makes you look bad. So, are we in the position if someone does come better for our loved ones, for our children? Because we see a lot of mothers get into that habit where they just don't like the other girl.
And jealousy is going to have to be something that we continue to cut at and chop down as it is and disintegrate. Absolutely right, spirit, because it is a deadly sin. And I think a huge reason why we have, as a people, gotten away from doing to others how you want them to do unto you is the reactive. We've gotten so comfortable and closer, and we have actually pacified. Adults' reactions has been pacified versus a proactive way of thinking, which is do unto others how you want to be done unto you. To me, when I hear that, I think of being proactive. That regardless of what situation I'm in, regardless of what that person is doing onto me, I'm going to be proactive and make sure that I'm controlling what energy is going to come back to me. I'm going to be aware of that law of reciprocity. And in that moment, I'm going to do unto others as I want them to do unto me. Not do unto others how they're doing unto me, but how I want to. I think that how I want to is an active phrase for proactiveness. Versus think that you just forced. Oh, my hand was just moved. Oh no, that person said that. That's why I said this. But would you want someone to talk to you in that manner? So take upon that responsibility of being proactive in that moment to make sure you are securing your bag for your reciprocity. And that right there has had to make me have a lot of grown up big girl reflections. I have to remember, regardless of what I come across, even if it's a brunt or abrasive, it's sharpening, it's fine tuning, polishing, okay, revising and editing. We thought we was doing something, making our papers. Our teacher will review that paper. All right, revise, edit. We was like,
Right.
really?
Red mark it off.
Ashe.
Ashe, Lafayette family.
Lafayette.
We're going to get through these messages. We don't care who these messages hit, they don't like it.
Absolutely. Come on back in. Thank you for all those who stayed too. Devin family, do know that we are waiting for the rest of the family to come in, especially those who donated on behalf of that group collective reading. We're also waiting for some more of you all to come in so we can get into these juju letters.
Ooh, they some juicy ones too, family. I think I might want to tag family on in for those.
Oh, thank you
Ashe,
for the
Ashe,
love,
Dupe
family. Y'all so sweet. Who is that sending all that love like that?
Got people who don't want to speak. They just show love. We understand the different love languages. We understand.
Alafia Naya.
Lafia Naya, our niece.
Our niece, yes, blood family tuning in. Always a warm embrace. It just feels all gooey, ooey like them Cinnabons.
Yeah.
When family come in. How is your Wednesday?
We so sorry we've been drinking smoothies that you ain't been making. They've been pre-made from the grocery store, but that's your fault.
Right. You can
That's
ship us some of your
fault.
smoothies.
All your fault.
Nice. As we're gonna ship y'all Juju Waste Fees. Shout out to Juju Waste Fees. I know y'all probably looking for a sale on them. Family, we is still Waste Fees that took over this house.
Yes, family, definitely.
I think we've had more Waste Fees orders than pieces of furniture. And this house is fully furnished. So yeah, we don't know about them sales right now.
It may be a while for a waste fee sale. It may be. I'm not gonna lie. The way family take advantage of the sale, they don't play.
Yeah, we'd be full with Waste Fees orders 3 months straight before we could even, get to new orders that came in. So definitely shout out to those who are out there, Juju Wasted. Naya, you and your mom, my sister, Baba's sister, has been waiting so patiently. Thank you all.
I'm sure. And while you're still waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and send my cup on through. If you can go ahead and fill that up.
So
You
cool.
see that? Yeah, I'm drinking the universe there, family. Drinking stars.
Oh, it's nice to do that.
Boom, y'all see that? If you can go ahead and fill that up with some of the smoothie, I do. But thank you so much. And I'm still waiting on them jokes.
She says she's working right now, but we're getting the smoothies together.
Okay.
And them things is good. Don't tell your secret again, but tell me how you made them again. Just give me in the inbox.
Tell me too. I want to know too.
Yeah, you definitely know.
She blew my mind with one of them. I thought she said mango and peanut butter.
That's all I heard.
I said, what is this immaculate taste flavors I'm tasting right now? I thought I was being smart and was throwing out one of them. She said, no, that and this. I said, oh, snap.
I mean, delicioso.
Yes.
Bon appetit. If we was on Zoom, what they used to say when it was really good on Zoom when they would cook, they have the cooking part. And they'll just be like, I think they would say bon appetit. I think that's what they say.
I believe that may have been what it was. You say Zoom now in 2021, you're thinking of meetings and phone calls.
Oh, y'all, I'm talking about the Zoom that used to come on the PBS Kids. The show.
Now everyone like
Zoom.
Zoom. What call was that? I didn't get that call.
Okay. 90s babies, where's y'all at? I need y'all right now.
Lord, where y'all at? Where y'all 90s babies at? No, don't tell me I call out my 80s babies. We can go back on some other cartoon with 80s babies.
Where's the 90s babies? Yeah, Zoom, the TV show, not the
Video call.
Lot thing.
Yeah, you see, exactly. Now you're learning how to speak to certain generations. For this group over here, when I say this, I'm actually meaning that. For this generation right here, when I say that, it does not mean what they understand it to be. Yours is going to be different. Pay attention.
I see why the Bible has been debated over so many times.
Now you understand, because it's like everyone's going to understand it differently because of the words that they understand. That's why we have to learn etymology. Learning the root word before we started mixing words all up. What did they mean in the beginning?
Yeah, when the word was made. Because Zoom, we think of Zoom like zooming in on a focus on a camera. And then it became a TV show. Then it became a app. Also, wait, you watch Zoom, Naya? When was this? This is new to me.
You a Zoom baby?
Yeah, you had Zoom.
And trickled on to you too, huh?
When did you get a little?
I'm not gonna lie. I felt like Arthur should only have been for my generation. Exactly.
Oh no, wait.
So then
don't try to console me.
When you all took over our Arthur and then took over our Magic School Bus.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
80s babies. I'm gonna need y'all to stand up and speak on what's ours.
First
okay.
Of all,
these shows out way before these 90s babies came and just grabbed and took it. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking at you like, yeah, that's exactly what they're doing to Zoom. They took your Zoom from you.
First of all, we all shared Arthur.
I don't ever remember getting that email that we were sharing. It was kind of just stolen.
That's what happened when the people decided to still make babies a generation later. We love Arthur. You know, Bill Nye. No, even though everything he said wasn't true, that dude was nice. He had the effects.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
See, I was watching Bill before you was born. That's the thing.
We didn't even have an option to watch his beat. He came on in the classroom. Teachers was putting him on like, yeah, watch this. And be quiet. What's going on? So I love Bill Nye. I couldn't wait to see something.
Yeah, he was always doing some cool shit.
The lab coat, glasses. He got you like ready.
He did. Go out there and blow something up.
Yeah, and then the way he expressed things, he didn't express it boringly like science, like some science teachers and sciences was. He was like pumped about it. He had charisma. It reminded me of Mr. Roberts, like in his early 20s, if he was like on drugs. You know Mr. Roberts from Neighborhood?
Roger.
Excuse me, Mr. Roger. Don't like it. Mama's always shaking his head at me. I watch you shake your head like 3 times a day, Mama. As much as you silently don't say what you want to say, I still see you shaking.
My face to say it all.
Mr. Rogers, okay? Say Mr. Robert. Bill Nye made science cool. He did. So now y'all got me think of conjunction. What's your function? Did y'all get that too? We got that too.
You're gonna have to go look up the years that they were brought out. And the same thing with cereal. I'm sure you all thought when you all were growing up that cereal was made just for you. Broke my heart when I realized my mother was eating the same cereal as a child I was eating. I said, this is some Lucky Charms. Yep, my mama had Lucky Charms.
Dang, how long has cereal been out?
Yeah, you start to really realize, whoa, wait a minute. People were doing stuff before me.
Now you know they
Fruit
say,
Loops, all of that.
They say nothing new under the sun.
No.
Once you started looking at that, like, okay. They was frying stuff back then in the biblical time. You know how we always fried our fish. Got me thinking about something.
Yeah, you thinking that's new. You know, we just started frying chicken after slavery. Can't have everything. Nothing new under the sun. Every generation want to take it for themselves, and it's not like that. It broke my heart, but I had to come to them realizations.
That we love Arthur too. Cyber Chase, Looney Tunes.
Tiny Toons, Looney Tunes, right? All of that before I was watching that before I was in school.
I love Cyber Chase though. Cyber Chase was nice for me. I hated that they kept dealing with the person that they knew was going to cause problems. But I love how they worked it out and end the numbers.
I feel like Motherboard could have done a whole lot more to say it for herself some of them times. That's how I felt, you know.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like this big chin dude should not be able to do as much happy as he's doing if you're Motherboard.
Oh my goodness.
And why are these kids not in school?
That's so true.
While they running around the freaking internet. They scrolling the internet all day long. Y'all didn't understand that the children was scrolling the internet all day long.
I didn't put
They was not in school.
What about the Dragon Tail children? How they just get to disappear
But that was
every day?
different. That was imagination. I enjoyed Dragon Tales growing up before you was watching Dragon Tale.
Really?
Dragon Tale, they wished upon a Dragon Tale, and then poof, they was there. But what was always good that at the end of every episode, they come up out of their imagination, and their mama was calling them.
Oh,
So I realized, okay, boom, they wasn't just leaving the house. As a child, I was concerned for them little children. I wanted to make sure they wasn't really dealing wrong with. My first question is always, where are the parents? How is you over here swinging with the two-headed dragon? Where's your mother? You ain't supposed to be eating food from no dragons.
They used to make
Eating
that
dragon-
berry stuff look.
Dragon popcorn
Dragonberries.
and dragonberries.
Yeah, they made it so good.
Mm-hmm. You're going to ruin your appetite. You got lunch on the way.
The twins was off the chain. They always was getting into it.
Zach and something.
Oh, his name was.
Oh, yeah, I grew up watching that. I remember.
I love Dragon Tail. That was really nice. On the Bearstein or Bearstein Bears. Franklin.
Yep, the turtle.
I love Franklin. Little Bill. I had my episodes. It was like I'm watching because I know who he is, but
I wasn't into it.
it was entertaining.
It was boring. It was boring. It was boring. Okay, Bill could have did a lot better with Lil Bill.
Why? He had the perfect opportunity to make us laugh in the cartoon.
He had no jazz, pizzazz, nothing. You know, Chris Rock should have took that show over. Lil Chris.
Yeah, just because you got big lips doesn't mean we're just automatically gonna.
Oh, look, it's a dark-skinned brown boy with big lips on Nickelodeon. Let me sit my son in front of him and let him know this is us, son. This is what we watch. We don't watch all the other stuff.
Like
You watch.
Caillou, he was bald headed.
No.
At that time.
No, we will not watch Caillou. Our children will not be watching Caillou. Badass little child always want to blame his sister Rosie for everything.
Was it? So it wasn't Rosie? It was him?
It was always him.
I thought it was Rosie.
Rosie was in Pampers. You gonna blame Rosie too? Rosie was taking a nap.
Oh, so he was lying on his sister?
Every episode, he was teaching children how to lie, throw fits, and get away with it.
That is so true.
He was worse than a child with a single parent. He had both parents in his house.
Oh,
Lord.
my goodness. What was he going through? Why was he such a trouble?
I believe because he was going through cancer treatment and they never spoke on it. Like,
got it.
I don't know if y'all ever realized, but I believe growing up, I've always believed that Caillou was a cancer patient who was just acting up because he felt like he was dying anyway.
Yeah, they always spoke about him having cancer. That was the talk, but I never heard the show.
Right, the show never talked about it, but everyone else behind the scenes, like,
Speculation.
we all thought cancer, gotta be cancer. The boy ain't never had no hair, not one time, not one haircut.
That's so
On walk around with his hat all day being bad. Only children who could do that are children on their deathbeds. Only. But the nigga kept going for years and years. Like, all right, nah, he's not dead yet. Goddamn. Eventually, someone's gonna have to whoop his ass.
Yeah, he did. He's gonna start needing disciplining chest.
Yeah, he's gonna need a black grandma.
That mom was catching. She was catching heck over there.
Every episode, he got something thrown at her face, cursed out. She just looked drained and tired. Her father had no masculinity with him. He was just
Yeah.
always trying to leave. It was terrible. It was terrible. I don't even know if he ever went to work. He was just always leaving the house. Oh, all right, Rosie. How you? Behave. I'll be back. Like, what the fuck? Where are you even going? Nigga, right across the street.
He needed a break from Caillou. Because you know what would have happened if he didn't get that break?
Oh, pick a foot up in his ass.
Hey.
All right, well, since family's not really tuning in, speaking with us, you want to go ahead and do this?
I should.
All right. Well, family, we enjoyed this time.
Yes, we did.
We love you, and we thank you. And until next time.
Ada.